Are we trying to get anybody else in here? We're just looking around for the last couple of guys, but we're at 19 now, so that's 18, so we're only
Yeah.
missing a couple of people here now.
So, lobby so far. Big boom tonight. Exalted Ace, Harden Up Cupcake, Proud Air Force Vet, Juicy 95, Tongu, the man that took me out for a little bit of practice during the week as well. Quite a fast boy. We've got KS Walker, Captain Mousecop, Shadow Blazing, Rommel McDonald, Vetro Slim, Majo Magic, Affordable Weed, IROC, Dragon Super, Amir, Storm, and Tulala.
Missing Brahman, Shaman, and Kayed.
Chiliad has said about needing an invite. Chiliad, are you showing online? I'll ask if someone invite Chiliad.
Looking for them now. And Brahman, Shaman. If not, we will be looking at getting Gary Houdini in. Looking now for them.
There we go. Captain can't see that Chiliad. Can someone invite? Oh, he's in.
Okay,
Never mind. He just...
Perfect. So we're just missing the one player now, and that would be Brahman Shaman.
Yeah, so Gary, keep your eyes on stuff. If he's not here in 3 races, you're in.
He's not online at all, so I don't even think they're going to show up. I mean, I don't see them online. I don't know whether we should get Gary in now to give him the best chance possible or not, because they're not even online. And if they were going to be here for the time, they'd be online already because we're late.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
So yeah, do you want to let Gary in, and then if he shows up, we can work it out from there, and Gary might have to step out if he shows up, I don't know.
Yeah, Gary, what we'll do, Gary, is put you in, but yeah, we'll have to just play it by ear from this second.
Because then you're not missing out on potential points. Like if he doesn't show up in 3 races, you're then in. So you might as well grab your reserve spot now and start grabbing some points. Yeah, I think you are on my friends list, so I'll scroll through and have a little look. Maybe I didn't get you added. I don't see you at all. Not even down in the players online.
Who are you looking for?
Gary Houdini.
I've sent him an invite.
Perfect.
We will do one final look for Brahman Shaman. If not, we will be launching this lobby.
Oh, don't want a blue screen. I just want to back off there. And I need to get to my YouTubes and start sharing stuff around.
I don't see them anywhere, so...
They are now starting to go into the race lobby by the look of it.
No, they can't. I'm not ready.
Oh, somebody come out of the thingy. Something's happening. I've got a loading screen. Oh, nothing's happened. I'm still just outside here. I don't know what's going on, Captain.
It's okay.
Hello, let's go. Entering with a last. I think that's an actual first, lad. There's that one shared.
Let's get mine shared as well.
I was just about to do yours for you.
No, that's not right.
On it. Back, grab that one. Do that.
Here we go.
Copy.
We should be going now. There's Gary Houdini.
In that message I have, my first noise. Yeah, we are into the second lobby of the day. I did run through the races that were in, and then Captain did mention the ones that were due to join the lobby, and they have. I am going to swap off the... Oh, no, we are now going into the lobby. So that's all right. Had a reason to do that screen. I was just going to swap off the player that was caught. I think they were maybe going in and out of the garage or had been doing a bit of lapping in the indoor track to cause them little black screens for us. But there is Gary in game chat just saying that little good luck or blasting some tunes. But we do have Tonku hosting. Knows all
Let's
the settings. La la. Juicy. Exalted Ace. Dragon Suit. Proud Air Force Vet. Guy. Ed. Retro
There
Slim.
we go. There's the lobby. There's the 20.
Harden. Up Cupcake. Gary Goudini. Shadow Blazing Chaos Walker. Captain Cop. I. Rock. Rommel. Donald Ramir. Majo Magic and Big Boom tonight. Lobby full. Brahman is slightly due in, but we can. Oh, Big Boom tonight. Just lagging out as he completed joining. Should have just fallen back into that pre-lobby, so hopefully he'll be able to get back in nice and sharpish. And Brahman, if you do get on, give us a shout out in one of the stream chats or on the Discord. PS message not gonna be visible to Captain.
Just waiting back on Big Boom tonight. Not sure where Big Boom tonight has gone. I'm not.
No, it lagged him out. I don't know if his power cut or he blue screened. He'll be back in a mo. So his game crashed as he completed loading in. With us having a 2-hour break, I don't mind waiting. But
No, that's okay. Gives me a chance to make my coffee quickly, Fox.
yeah, I'm going to roll a smoke. I can chat to the audience a little bit. Pull up both of the stream chats so I can answer any questions in both chats. Wicked Die, Kirsten Moore. Good luck, everybody. We've got Dingy Doppler. Let's go, Brandon. Some good names. Dingy Doppler. Good luck. Now, guys, we'll appreciate that, fellas. We are just waiting on Big Boom tonight to reload. Game, unfortunately, just crashed at an inopportune moment. Hopefully, he doesn't have any more issue with that. With us having the 2-hour break, we are able to allow a slight delay. We did allow a slight delay, so we were 5-10 minutes late to this lobby. So we didn't actually start getting the invites out until bang on 4 o'clock UK time. Nothing else coming in, no more information. Big Boom tonight's been re-invited as his game's booted up. Whew. Hopefully he'll have no issue joining this time. I had seen him in a practice lobby, I thought. I know he's been in a couple. I don't think he's had any issues joining them. Good luck. Round 2 from Southern Rose in the Discord. Whew, it just gets more tense when there's a bit of a pause. There is Big Boom tonight rejoining. Unless we see any complaints from the previous round at the moment, as we did say at the end of the last streams. At the moment, Psycho is the boy on the chopping block first. But he did just fall out by 1 point behind Amnesia. Unless there's any complaints that sees points being deducted off a couple of the races, or one of the races just above him. The other boys may be a little bit too far ahead for one race point deduction to be anything anyway. So it was a really tight event. It was mainly clean. We saw a couple of incidents and a couple of lag incidents as well, causing a bit of issue, but looked like in majority those that were really vying to push to get through managed to. We are on to EK's or Vikings track. Just gonna step back through the order a little bit, just to have a look at it runs down and in. Yeah, we are on to Shadow. That would do nicely up the inside, alongside Mousecop. And there is throttle at the midpoint of the corner just to regain the traction so you can pull through nice and tight. Hello, Viper. Yep, top 10 get through.
Here we go. And we're back. Sorry for that.
No, not a problem, Captain. We all need to get a drink from time to time.
Yeah. Something must have happened to Tonku there, or is he just playing it safe at the back because he did start?
I think he's doing what he does. I'm thinking he's doing what he does and just staying out of catch up.
Yeah.
Letting everybody get into their drive and then picking up the slipstream from the people's mistakes.
Yeah.
So he's not just getting annoyed and angry. I'm really considering doing it. Maybe not to the extent he does, but just waiting up, just pulling to the side a little bit, making sure I'm not causing an early incident, but just not fighting for the front initially either, because it can get a little bit more bumpy. Certainly with commentating all day, I need 5-10 minutes to warm up.
Yeah, which is why it's good we've got that break between today.
I'm gonna do one of the non-contacts or both of them quickly.
Yeah.
In between. Hello, Aaron fella. Hope you're doing well, and always nice to see ya.
On board with Vetro Slim from Eagle, shadow blazing just up the inside there.
Yep, just gonna start to step back a bit. I think it's taken me a little bit further back there. Oh, it's not too far back. We're still in at the front pack as the exalted Ace comes right on by. Oh, he got a little bump on the inside and then got Ramir, and I think somebody ended up having to respawn as they went off the track.
Ace gonna have
Ace is waiting. He is waiting. There goes one of the guys that got. Well, that's Tonku back up through. I think Ramir's waiting on the dude that ended up getting knocked off the track, and Exalted maybe thought it's Tonku he got wrapped up with and started following back up with him. Oh, it's maybe a little bit debatable that. Where are Ramir and... Ramir's definitely waited for Storm, but Ramir got hit into Storm. But there's plenty of time left at the moment, so we'll see how this all plays out. But they may have a bit of a right to complain at that and see how that plays up. Plays out, sorry, plays up. Jesus Christ, we just saw how it played up. It wasn't too clean. It's La 19 up behind Big Boom tonight. Got past that early connection issue and got himself into the lobby in a night at a time for the event. Where's my little bit of roach? There we go. Little spin out in the mid part of the corner by... Slip back down the order a little bit, maybe Dragon Soup pop back below Talulala there.
Talulala.
Oh, whatever, I struggle. There's so many names.
Kakuzonunia? What's his name?
I'm going to learn how to say that in my later stream when I'm racing.
Come round to take the second lap. We have got a pack of about 10-12 cars here.
Lala, picking up the positions.
Lala!
How'd you say it? It's Lala.
Talala.
Talala.
Talala, Tululu.
Tululu. It's not Tululu. Tulala.
I know. Wild on a Saturday with Captain and Fox. Here we go.
All stayed clean on the inside this time. Dragon Soup did get up proud Air Force vet's ass. I'm sure he's had some rough nights like that. That's making some
Where's
assumptions. I doubt
Affordable
he
Weed
has.
going? Needs to hold his line there, coming
Just
across.
cutting back across a bit. I did catch that as my camera swinged back. We are going to remove that hood for a little bit. In fact, we are just going to move back just a touch. Vetro Slim, I believe, is going to be in good view of all of this. Hello again, Matt. And Esco, having the flu at the moment, hasn't been able to race, but hopefully will be back soon. Zultina's right back up into the lead, so we'll see how that plays out for Amir. Storm is right back up, so Storm in the mix.
Oh, Case Walker
As I say, that gets spun out.
Just cutting down maybe on KS Walker a little bit. I'm just going to watch that instant. Yeah, it did just cut down a little. KS Walker could have been a little bit tighter though around the turn, but
people getting a bit aggressive, cutting across Vetro Slim, but they had the space. Oh, Hard Nut Cupcake just trying to turn in a little bit early for Affordable Weed's liking, and it does end up with just Hard Nut Cupcakes losing a bit of time as he has to run wider through the corner. Affordable Weed just held their line nice and snug. Oh,
Vetro off the inside wall. Oh my god.
Nearly causes a big incident for Big Boom tonight, but gets away with it. But another crash as he comes back into the crash, and 3 cars ended up wiped out into the tyre. It might not have been the best time to pull back into the slipstream and stuff of the drivers ahead of him there. And again, the drivers may have an argument to put their case forward. Did sort of catch it on stream, but it's not always easy to make it out in the heat of the moment. I will go back and have a little glance after this race. But we will move forward away from maybe on to Tonka. He seems to be really up in the mix. He is up in 4th place. Keeps himself away nicely from the back of KS Walker's ass there. Could have been an incident. Controls his car nicely, aware of Proud Air Force on the inside, giving him the space nicely. Air Force vet gives him a little bit of a honk of the horn in appreciation for that space.
IROC running here up at the front. He's going to get swallowed up now by the other cars.
Tonku really just trying to find his pace, not wanting to get too boxed in.
Coming down to take the run to the line.
Final line. Gets 1 position, 2 positions over IROC. Nearly gets Maggio, but the finish line just coming up. I think that was 4th place there for Tonku, behind Maggio in 3rd. Just having to wait now for it all to settle down. I hate when it zooms in to like 1,000,000%. We've done it.
Is a win for Gary Houdini.
There's like 4 people lagging from KS Walker in the Discord.
A win for Gary Houdini, Affordable Weed, Maggio, Tonku, IROC, Juicy, Tulala, Vetro Slim, KS Walker and Proud Air Force running out the top 10.
Nice, little scroll through the points.
They just need to adjust themselves. As it's still showing, there we go.
There you go. Just a scroll from top to bottom and bottom to top.
Yep. Got it all this time, perfect.
Hey, Kakuna, I love you too. We are down to less than 6 hours until we race together. He messaged me last night. We raced against each other tomorrow, Fox, and I was like, "You mean together?" And he was like, "Yes." It's like, we're not against each other. We race with each other. Yes.
James says to people, "You're my friend today, but you're my enemy on Saturday."
No, I need a couple of friends to maybe scrape through with them. I know. I've played a clever game. I've waited for accidents I was not involved in during practice to try and make the odd friend here and there. I know how to play these games tactically when you're not as clued up on stuff as some of the others in the competition, to maybe try and scrape through one extra round.
Yeah.
Because I'm not making it to the final, but I may make it to the semis by the skin of my teeth. But I need to be clean, and I need a friend to slipstream with. But no, it means Kakuna can join me, Esco, and Official.
So look down the pack, starting off on Chiliad, catch up off on Indianapolis Speedway. Everyone seems to get away cleanly and in the right cars.
Good drive. Looks like going to pick up early position. Maggio avoids.
Oh!
Ramir cutting the corner a little bit there. Does just catch Chiliad's back end. He is waiting there on the inside.
They're going to have to work together now. That's going to hurt Chiliad with that
honk
catch
of the horn. He appreciates the weight, but Ramir, just be a little bit careful with cutting the corners, lad. It's a big no-no on this track. And now, use the slipstream, cut across carefully. That's it. Let him ease in behind you. He'll catch up in the next lap.
The inside. Ramir needs to get out of the way and let him pass on the inside, otherwise they're never going to catch them.
No. He's getting past. He's feathered his throttle to let him by on the outside, and hopefully he'll learn from that, realising it took a little bit too long. We are going to move forward.
Yeah, as are we to Juicy.
These two need to slip into their own little rhythm to get on it. Hide that hood. We're with Storm 69 myself. Juicy just ahead, surrounded a little bit by the pack, but he's got himself unboxed and up in second place behind Maggio Magic, I believe. Shadow blazing. Just a little honk of the horn from Storm to remind him he is there as he decided to run a little wide. Nicely, just easing, maybe just a little bit aggressive on the corner cut. Did let all four wheels drift across that corner bit. Gary Goudini, I think, gets a little tap off the red car. They are waiting there, feathering on the inside against the wall.
Little breakaway pack of about 7 or 8
cars here. Where am I? I'm with Storm, so it's 9 cars, and Chiliad just getting back into it with Proud Air Force vet as well, so it's 11 cars deep now because affordable weed. 12 cars deep.
Shadow Blazing needs to get off that inside line and cut in the grass like that. 4 wheels across. Shadow needs to be careful.
Couple more incidents caught.
Oh, affordable weed at the back, but Jonas keeps it well.
Nice.
Well held by Jonas. Oh god, that was close.
Exalted just cutting across Storm a little bit early there. Nearly had a big incident. Storm handled it nice, getting out of the power and lets Exalted have the line.
Go move on to Maggio Magic. See the guys just with the wheels, just need to be careful of that grass.
And after some of the drama, Esco saying to Lala, they did have a bit of a coming together during practice in the Discord.
Magic getting a little tap from behind, but does hold it well. Tonku back up now.
No, everybody does seem to be driving or being cleaner today in the actual event, Esco. So it has been a lot better than the practices I was at as well. There was some randoms in some of them lobbies as well, which I don't think helped.
And people don't give a shit about practice today.
No, it's different.
Yeah, even if you're in the competition, you got to be aware. Some people just don't give a fuck about practice.
I think some people are like, because they're a lot more experienced with the cars, they can just have a bit more of a laugh and wind people up maybe during practice, try and get under their skin, and the mind games of racing on
Yeah,
a game rather than in real life.
Maggio
Because
needs to
you
get
can't
off
go
the...
smashing people in real life because you're going to kill yourself and each other.
Exactly.
In a game, you just get called a bit of a cunt in a Discord server and that.
Yeah.
Mob Deep, my man! How are you going, fella? I'm very well.
Just on the back with KS Walker. Storm just needs to let off there. Oh, they've got it together. Ooh, that was close.
If you are on, it will be quite late, like, it's going to be like 1 o'clock your time. I will be on PC tomorrow, Mob. For a bit, lad. We'll do some public lobbies or something if there's no playlist. No, I was just saying let's drive together, and he said he'd never driving with me again.
Just going to step off KS Walker onto Proud Air
Just
Force
because
vet
some
from
of
the
my
Cush
cars
crew.
look horrible. It's not my fault.
Just on the inside, Proud Air Force. Proud Air Force needs to stop that cut in there on the green.
Nice. Oh, Tonku getting a bit spun out by Exalted, but he got straightened out as well by Exalted, and they really did not lose too much time. Tonku back up now into first place. Today's following in, gets his move nice and clean this time on Tonku. I believe it was just a little bit of lag and a little bit of missed time there.
Just gonna watch the inside cuts on the grass here. These guys need to be careful because they know the rules.
I'm turning my camera down to left to watch the guys as well.
Yeah. Just on board with Proud Air Force.
It all looks good. Tonku's got the inside at the moment. From racing with him in practice, he does follow the racing lines nice and clean as they're set out. Just 2 wheels across from Lala. Just on the very cornery bits that poke out a little bit more, not cutting onto the actual straight green line bits. So no issue there from Lala. Any of the guys in top 4 or 5. Charge on.
Maggio at the front of the pack.
I'm going to step back a little bit. The captain at Mousecop, keep my eye on the group again, but he's just moving up into first. Just gets in the back end of Exalted as I shift on to Proud Air Force Vet.
What happened there?
Captain Mousecop did just get caught up in Exalted. And I don't know if Mousecop hasn't waited, he's just up here alongside Proud. I'm not sure if Exalted cut across him though, because as I swapped onto them they would just come in together sort of thing, so I'm not sure whose fault it was, I'm not. It's not as clear cut as when Thingy earlier pushed them into the wall. Somebody did get spun out there, I will go back. Proud getting the slipstream, really nice. I did not deserve the tree spawn, Mob. You're going to get some serious karma. You wait. You just wait. Just wait until we're in a contact race, and I'll show you why you never want to race with me again, lad. It's all been non-contact. My car's just looked dodgy, and my horn. But you're going to get karmaed hard in contact, or by that tree. You're going to be the monkey man again. It's going to be your fault. But I need to run through the points, and I do want to have a quick little look back at that incident that happened in front of Proud once I've scrolled through the points. Quickly scroll on down. Proud, nothing wrong with his performance there. He got that first place, just clever timing of slipstream and stuff. Little bump boost, couple of little bump boosts, maybe even saw him able to grab the back. Okay, it was just a bit of a coming together. KS Walker didn't cut down too aggressive, but the guy as well just pulled in to straighten his line up, and they just rubbed together a bit, and it spun the dude hitting the back end of KS Walker out. So more of a race incident. KS Walker wasn't pulling down aggressively there. So I don't think there's too much of an argument, but again, the guy is more than welcome to submit his video to Captain on the complaints.
You can also send them to the 482 Elite Gaming account on Discord. Mark is running that one, so we'll also look at incidents if I don't have time.
Yeah,
it's not just me that makes sense.
Maybe the best way is to tag Captain and 482 Gaming, because then whoever's got the time can check it, sort of thing.
Yeah, or more so even post it in a DM so people don't see.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Best way is for DMs.
So it doesn't start a accidental bitching fest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because people are might be trying to legitimately get their complaints cleaned up rather than causing actual beef and issue.
Yeah.
Why can't I get... There we go, I finally got mine to minimise again. I accidentally zoomed in. There's a good mix, Mob. So this one's going to be non-contact. Some have catch-up on and slipstream. Some have slipstream off with catch-up on. And then some are catch-up off. So it's like proper Hotring style NASCAR. Like the NASCAR events, some of them, as the cars get up into lead position, start getting limited a little bit on the engine performance. Captain Mousecop has pulled over down to the left. I believe that's Captain Mousecop. But as it gets more towards the final, there's less and less catch-up sort of thing as well, so it becomes more down to your car control around of the drivers. And a little bit less of being able to make up for mistakes with catch-up.
We are on board with Ace. Someone missed a checkpoint there, or is that car lagging? Ace just working his way through the pack. Didn't get a very good start, Ace.
I'm not sure who is just I think it's not Mousecop, because he's just up ahead of Proud Air Force.
Oh,
there.
Someone's off!
Yep. Just carrying a bit much pace, or too late into the braking point. A couple of them missing at the brake boost, just losing a little bit of time to Juicy, picking it up nicely through the corner. That little bit of extra pace carried. First lap 1:15.5, 1:7:45, that would be from Vetro. Yep, this is one of the hardest tracks, XFE. Rommel, he got the wrong car. Oh, yeah, that is something we've been noticing throughout practice at the moment, is you need to pay attention to your car, because it is swapping back to your other race car.
Another one off there. Another one into the lake.
Dragging the soup this time. The back end just drifting over and spinning up over the edge.
Ace picking up some positions. We'll leave him to get away there. Tonku in the lead. Excuse me. We'll just go.
This is my only practice.
Just to Vetro Slim.
Escort.
Vetro Slim taking the lead. Great corner there by Vetro Slim.
Gonna hide that down. He's got his time down to a 42.6 himself, but Tonku with a 41.815 up to second place will be closing the gap back up to Vetro.
Get into the action here.
Tilted Shadow Blazing as well, doing good work. Just getting second back from Tonku momentarily, if nothing else. .148.8, still best lap from Tonku. Vetro Slim still leading the way. Proud Air Force Vet getting a little bit more confidence on the track now, picking up a couple of positions. Good drive out of the corner, picking up a couple more. He's right back up onto the back of Juicy and Maggio Magic now, battling with Shadow Blazing.
Oh, right, Talala with a good line. Talala's coming now.
Holds a third behind Tonku.
Talala moving forward past Maggio. Shadow blazing just there with him. Shadow blazing off the wall, but it's lag. Proud Air Force just ahead. Jonas just ahead of theirs. Star Strider said Ramir, but Ramir's wide. Ramir's up on the green. He's gonna. Oh,
He's
he
held
hold
it nicely, got down on time, but he has lost time to Tonka and Proud. Now pushing for third place. Little tap of the horns, maybe try and get in the youngster's head. Good breaking point though. Gaining a bit of time. Wide again though. Power on the power a little bit early for the corner.
Here comes Ace back up now into the equation.
Proud just getting surrounded by a good pack here.
Oh, someone's off there.
Is that Ramir just coming off the wall? The bricking
pressure
point.
Just
lad.
Got to him there.
Yep, first a big event like this for the lad.
He got swallowed up by 4 or 5 cars and he died. Yeah. That'll come with experience though.
Yeah, he did get himself 40.
Well, I was going to say, he was there, mate. He was up there.
Yeah. So he's got the pace, he just needs to find that little bit of extra confidence and get used to, like we say, the pressure handling.
Yeah.
It will come. I know he's one of the young lads in the competition.
Yeah. Oh, what's happened there with Talala?
Oh, and there's another brick off the wall from somebody. I think this time it was Shadow blazing, unless he pops back with it being lagged.
Talala's lost a lot of spaces there.
There is Ramir. He has just put the control down. He's just letting it settle.
Let's go spectate on IROC from RCRH, who had a good start to this race. He's dropped back a couple.
Is still leading the way. Somebody's in for being lapped. Ramir has maybe rage quit a little. That really, don't worry about it. It happens to the best of them from time to time.
Sad,
like me and Captain Art saying, like, it will come with a bit more experience, lad. Just settling. If you can't handle it this time, no worries.
IROC running the stock tyres for the Hotring. I've tried to tell him, but he's just holding his own.
Gonna just move forward off Proud because the front pack just pulling that little further away.
Sit just with IROC, just behind Captain Mousecop and Jonas. IROC off the wall, needs to get a tighter line down there.
He is in my lobby later on as well, Mob Deep, at 10 o'clock if he's feeling well enough to race that Esco. So you will be able to see him and hear him in my stream.
Ace just behind the front three here. Tonku battling with Maggio, who's got himself up into third. He was back down there before. Very good ride.
41.031 from Vetro as well. Maggio 41.293 to the 0.766 from Tonku, showing where that little time gain has come from.
Everyone going wide still on that final bend. They need to be cutting back down. It's going to be a win for Vetro.
Doing
Maggio
really well
second.
to hold it out throughout. He was just being nice and consistent earlier on, and then got the quickest lap as well a little bit later in. Yep, that'd be your 11 PM.
Very, very good race there. Petro Slim from Eagle Eye Racing.
To go through, we've got no incidents to quickly go check out there, with it being a non-contact one. Don't need to scroll back through the stream quickly. And yeah, Ramir, or if anybody is in the party with a Ramir watching, yeah, let him know. No bad feelings. He was really up to pace there. He was keeping up with some of the fast lads. And we do understand emotions sometimes get into the better of people. We've got Gary Goudini just outside the top 10 at the moment with Juicy in 10th.
And now to Chiliad, 6 laps.
Yeah, quali for the semi-finals next week, Mob. So this is the quarter-finals this week, and then we've got semis next Saturday, and then the finals the Saturday after. I am very much on the chopping block this week. I need to run some of the cleanest racing of my life and get myself through. I need to be using my friendships with people like Esco, Official, and Kakuna to my advantage, and use their slipstream to pull me through for some extra points in the contacts, because they're some better cleaner racers than me. Well, not cleaner, just better. I am clean, usually. I did have one incident last week, but like me and Reggie did discuss in a party, he had a bit of a bad playlist as well, and I was just the straw.
Is Ramir coming back?
I was a friendly straw. He's not in my stream chat or anything. I'm not sure he will be.
Okay.
So we can just let the timer tick out as we do.
Yeah.
He will be able to shout out. He's in the Discord and stuff.
Perfect.
I am clean. Well, not necessarily with my language. I'm not. It's a debatable point. I cover grey area very well.
Oh, fucking life's a grey area.
Exactly. And I am the grey area. That's where I thrive.
There's a coffee shop in Amsterdam called the Grey Area. It's where D12 and Snoop Dogg and all them guys go get the weed when they're here.
I will have to go there just for the meme.
Everybody's got like Rizzler papers and skins. They just write the name on it and slap it on the wall, lick it and whack it on the wall. It's fucking disgusting as hell, but it looks so cool. Right. Here we go, moving on to Chiliad race 4 of quarterfinal 2. We are going to start on board with Gary Houdini. And we are away.
So my camera out, we are with Gary as well, so I am just going to start hopping back a little bit. We're going to go with Dragon Soup. He's got the F1 wheels on. Yep. Sometimes a little bit of a risky choice.
Especially on the rumble strips.
And some people do seem to think that because the wheels stick out, it has a little bit of a bigger impact, though, like a box. But it's not. It is still the same box. You can rub up just as close as you can with the non-wider wheeled Hotring cars. It's just a bit of a visual effect. Well, it is. Yeah. They are there, but they're not there physically.
Exactly. On board with Juicy from Red Bull Racing Team.
Just going with a little bit of wiggle boost. Maybe get yourself on the curb for the wiggle boost to have full effect, because you're losing a little bit of time. You don't need to be warming your F1 tyres on a Hotring car. I think they're warming up after half a lap.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom Tom. Yep, your lobby is the one after this. There's there's going to be like an hour and a half break after this, maybe an hour and 45 minutes. So you are up at 6 PM UK. I'll jump in our party and stuff anyway while I'm eating my food in between. So
correction, 8 PM UK.
Oh, 8 PM UK, sorry. This is due to finish by 6 PM UK.
Yeah. Don't be telling people ready for 6. Holy shit.
That's when we're braking.
Yeah, we are.
Dragon Soup just turning in to the tyres a little bit early, but gets away with it. It's nice and smooth.
On board with Shadow Blazing now.
Joseph, this race is awesome.
Look across the pack.
It can be, and like it should really start to tighten up. The guys are giving themselves a lot of space at the moment, just letting it filter in nicely. We are going to maybe move forward unless Dragon gets themselves just a little bit into the action. Need him around these juicy spots and stuff just so we can see it all at a minimum, maybe getting into the mix a little bit as well, just playing it nice and carefully, having a couple of earlier incidents saw him maybe lose a couple of points, not through his own fault. Go enjoy your food, Mob, and I'll catch you later on. Tap of the horn to Exalted. He comes across the curbs nicely, up
Ooh.
the ass from Chaos Walker. Exalted, little dab of the brakes and able to pull back in round the tyre wall nicely. Barely any lost time. Chaos Walker still back here with Dragon Soup, keeping themselves out of trouble after a little tap. Like I say, just going to begin to move forward a little bit. We're going to go to...
On board with Affordable Weed, just behind Talala, Mousecop just on the inside, Storm on the outside. Excuse me, everybody gets through.
And Joseph, if you were in first in the 30-player lobby, in a random lobby, I'm guessing that went to shit.
Wow, yeah.
I'm guessing you got rammed up the ass, spun out, sideswipe, then T-boned off the track or something, lad. It's the way it usually goes in a public
lobby. And that was just
lobby.
in the first lap.
Like, these guys are a little bit cleaner, used to racing with each other in general. We do see some incidents here and there, as you're always going to do, but it has been a lot better. Yeah, I flew to Mars.
On board with Chiliad, however you want to pronounce it. Just coming past IROC, past Proud Air Force, onto the speed strip. As we look behind, we have a pack now of about 10 cars. The rest of the guys just behind. Storm on the high line, staying out of trouble.
Keeping it nice and clean on the inside from Maggio, just nice and tight to the curb.
Looking back, everybody now just starting to get that little bit closer together.
Back a little bit, I'm going to go to Affordable Weed, Maggio right down on the inside. Am I hearing people chasing brake boosts off them little transitions? Of course, that's how public lobbies always are. Exactly, mind. Exactly.
Little jump from Vetro, but nothing crazy. On board with Dragon Suit.
Is another of my PC buddies from the Discord.
Ooh,
Let's hide this head again just so we can see down the inside a little bit cleaner. Affordable Weed got himself up into third place. Oh, is that an advert, Captain? Do you know?
What? Affordable
Might have
Weed.
Affordable Weed.
I think he's a young kind of guy, so he's probably looking for cheap weed, yeah.
Or he's got cheap weed. One or the other.
Yeah. Bit of bush or a bit of fucking resin. Staying on board with Dragon Soup from, I think the Soup crew, whatever, I think his own crew.
That's it. While it's all nice and clean, you could like just let the racing flow, have a little bit of chitter chatter. Like it's can't be just they're driving down the straight. They've taken the nice bend gently, unless they're rubbing and stuff. But yeah, just slightly reporting on the action, unless it gets super exciting and we get really hyped up for the incidents, or as it's coming towards the end. I am going to step back a little just so I can see more.
Oh, there's been a big crash back there. There's been a big crash.
There we go. It's a little bit late for my transition. Maybe I'm transitioning on to one of the guys getting wrapped up in it. I am now with IROC, Storm 69, Proud Air Force Vet, just over on the left, chasing the curbs, slipstreaming with each other away from IROC. So we'll go up to them.
On board with
Yeah,
Jace.
I am on PS4, but this is a closed event at the moment. This was pre-sign-up and stuff, Joseph, but do feel free to add me on PlayStation. I can get you into some of the Hotring lobbies to meet some of the guys and stuff. Not for this event, though, so it won't be today. But also, you can add, like, these are their PlayStation names. These guys race Hotring a lot as well, so I'm sure they wouldn't mind, not too much, but the odd friend's request to meet a new guy who's interested and been racing Hotring as well, just random lobbies and stuff, but clearly a bit more interested. But my name is exactly the same as it is on the YouTube on the PlayStation, so just send me a friend's request and I'll accept it during the break. And I'll even if I'm not joining a Hotring lobby tomorrow, I can maybe join one just to invite you into, just so you can meet a few of the lads and get a few more friends requests out to more active Hotring racers.
You look down, fastest lap 124 from Tonku, 24.5, only one in that area.
Yeah, this is a competition, Joseph. This is the quarter-finals. We did the preliminary, well, the first knockout round last week. Semis next week, and then on to the finals. There is money on the line for first, second, third, fourth, and fifth place, I believe, is where the money goes down to, starting at £200 down to 20 for fifth. The 200 first, 20 fifth.
I think it's 150.
For second, 80 for third, and
50 for fourth.
50 for fourth, yep.
Yeah. Oh, little tap there from Ace on.
Forward the weed, nice and gently past Storm on the right.
On board with Gary Houdini now, the step in reserve.
Try and step back a little bit, and we haven't heard anything from Brahaman. I think that's...
Yeah, it's race 4 now, so it's all...
yeah, Gary's in.
Yeah. Little tap from Venture on the back of Chiliad.
Right, I'm glad I suggested getting him in.
So Chiliad's got Rommel McDonald.
Getting wobbly, Tallulah gets an... Oh! Shadow blazing all backwards down the straight. Seeing a couple of cars, it's all getting dirty and tight there. I am going to have to pop back.
Yeah. Chiliad got tapped by Proud Air Force.
Check the laps. We've got different laps on each races. It is really hard to follow the laps as a spectator because we don't get to see it. It's for future competitions. We are potentially looking at getting more of the racers streaming, and then we stream from their races perspectives or something, or captain can stay in as a spectator, getting another commentator that way as well, and I can use all the streams off my laptop. Like, we've got a couple of different options we're trying to sort of work out. 124.551 from Tonku, and he gets the win. But yeah, that was a big crash, and it did look something similar to what can happen in real life in these Hotring or NASCAR events. Somebody gets a little tippity tap, they end up spinning out, facing the wrong way, someone smashes into them head on, it takes out another 2 or 3 cars while they're flipping around. It's really unfortunate, and it really looked like Shadow Blazing got sucked up into it all a little bit. I'm just going to have a little rewind and try and piece it together. There is Shadow. Gets a little tap. Oh, there's a Shadow taps somebody on the inside a little bit. It's Rommel McDonald. Gets sent in to... He holds his line there. It really looks like lag, and the two that came together ended up spinning together, and then just a couple of other people getting wrapped up in it. So the two people that might have slight complaints against each other, I need to go back just to try and pick out the name of who Shadow came together with.
Moving on to race 5, another level.
I can't. It's a bit too blurry for my old eyes.
I got the incident on before the big one on the final straight on the corner. But
yeah, Rommel McDonald got tapped a little bit
by Chiliad, but Chiliad got tapped by Proud Air Force.
I'm just trying to work out who's actually come together here, because they're the two that are maybe going to have a bit of an argument with each other.
On the corner, it was Proud Air Force tapped Chiliad's back end. Chiliad went over to the right, hit Rommel, and carried on driving through Rommel.
Okay. Yeah.
After that, I don't know what happened in the big thing after that.
It's Affordable Weed and Shadow Blazing come together. They both spin out, so their arguments with each other, and then a couple of other people get wrapped up in that crash, unfortunately.
Okay. Just like to tell everybody that your video evidence for QF1 is over. So All results will be official now. Nothing will change.
Yep, so the website will be updated shortly.
Yep.
We are going to sit with Juicy initially, just so I can get a good view. We've got 3, 4, 5 people up on the wall. Couple a little bit higher. Oh, Vetro a little bit risky, sandwiching himself in between 2 people. There was a good amount of space, so it was all fine in the long run.
2 or 3 guys on the middle run here. I think most of them are up on the top. We're about to find out. Yep, here comes Shadow Blazing and the guys. Vetro, Big Boom, Maggio Magic. I think more guys must be down below. We're about to find out. This is a great track when you're spectating.
Oh, Affordable Weed just coming together again with somebody. Not quite. I did sort of catch it, so again I can go watch that back on the stream.
Yeah.
Just look down to catch that coming together. Do that there.
On board with Maggio. If the guys were watching from the first quarter-final run to the line, we need to be over on the left or the right. It's the fastest route. It's not a secret. Sticking on board with Maggio, just holding his line through the tube.
Affordable Weed with Captain Mousecop was.
Affordable Weed took Mousecop out.
Rubbing. I'm not sure who took who out. I just saw them coming together. It was a little bit late to see who actually caught who first or anything.
Yeah. Maggio just sticking down, doing the right thing there on the rumble and the orange, getting a little kick of extra speed.
There. A Dragon Suit got a little tap from somebody.
Oh, Maggio was lucky there with the bounce.
Vetro, Tallulah, Vetro, Slim, both sort of caught Dragon Suit's back end.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah.
Just trying to catch the bits I can as we go. Juicy with a finger out the window to the guys below him. Because he's all alone up here. You just swear to the rude bastard, I'm spectating you. All alone, there's no races. Yeah, prick boy. Oh, nearly overcuts the corner a little bit, letting the edge of the tyres run over the red. Tight to the edge of the track. Tonku just getting a sniff of the lead, seeing how much dry. Oh! They've backed out the power, whoever did cause that. I didn't quite catch the name that time.
just cut across the front of Ace.
Yeah.
Ace backed off, they're
Ace
away.
Ace has waited, yeah.
Oh, Affordable Weed is lagging. He's lagging, he's jumping.
Trying to get rid of that Juicy, just cutting through, managing it nicely. Nicely done, Juicy lad. Fall back down the order. It's a good time to stick with him as the guys get the slipstream and pick positions back up as he got caught with the catch-up. We're in what? The top 13, 12 here, 13 yet. There's only...
Oh, something happened behind.
Another 3 coming in.
Affordable Weed is lagging. I think he just took out Tallulah. Something happened there.
That one myself.
Yeah,
again,
I heard Tallulah's not there now. He was. Unless he's gone up above.
Just pay attention to that, guys. If you are in the lobby, just maybe give Proud a little bit of space. Certainly if you're not in his country, just give him a little bit of extra breathing room.
Yeah, Tallulah's way at the back. He's been taken out. Nobody's waited for him.
Juicy clipping that rumble bit at the bottom of the wall, getting a bit of extra boost. Time gain on Dragon. He's just sandwiched in the middle though, plays it safe and not pulling out to the left or right. All getting a bit snaky as people vie for positions.
Oh, wipe out there, Proud Air Force lagging.
Together.
Proud was lagging.
Oh, an Affordable Weed gets wrapped up in it as well, spinning out with someone just as I was spinning my camera. I didn't see quite what happened.
Proud Air Force
I think
lagged.
I did. think affordable weed was maybe lagging, and I really didn't see the name that time of who it
Looked
was.
like
But
Proud. Something's happened on the inside.
seemed Proud up the
Oh,
wall.
Tonku's just bricked off the wall.
They are not happy with Proud. You could hear all the horns as we were coming by, expecting a few people at the moment. He maybe needs to ask his wife or kids to get off their devices. Guys, I'm in the quarter-final. Stop downloading Netflix. Please. Juicy just pulling out a little bit late, but Mouse Cop survives it and rides it out nicely. No wobble either, so maybe it was just a tiny lag collision without it being an actual collision.
Look across the front pack. Dragon looking for a way past Shadow, but he shuts the door.
Coming into the final drive for the line. Juicy being a bit late to go over the curbs. He is doing so now, but the guys on the right, Shadow Blazing's got the lead. And he does take the race win. Shadow Blazing there. I think Juicy getting second or third. Did see a couple of big incidents there. Caught a couple of them well enough to get all participants involved, so they can go back and catch that from my stream if there's nobody else. I'm pretty sure I've got all the clipping stuff on, so you can just clip it. Like Captain says, little personal message to 482 Gaming account or himself.
Yep. Looking for Shadow, Chiliad second, Talala, Storm, Captain Mousecop, Chaos Walker, Juicy, Tonku, iRock, and Ace. Rounding out the top 10, 129.9 from Tonku, second fastest lap I think of the day. Maybe correct, could be third fastest lap. We know how he likes to come back from the back of the pack. Good win, Shadow from Birdie Ocean. Wicked Diecast, thanks for effing pitting me Vetro. Maggio on the Discord, if you are lagging, please don't go on the inside of people. Yeah, fair comment there, guys. If you are lagging, you see yourself lagging, stay on the outside. Stay out the way.
Like if you're picking up that you're lagging, but it's not showing people jumping about, just give people 2 foot extra than you normally would, and that will be more than enough. You won't cause little lag spin outs where it's not a big hit, but it's going to show on their screen. So if they send a video of your back end in their back end.
Yeah, I mean, guys, you know when it's a lag hit and you spin them out, the car in front of you doesn't just spin itself around. You know you've hit them with lag, so you have to kind of wait.
So just feather up a little bit earlier and just, like I say, that extra foot or two, and it will be more than fine. Like, these cars are the best built in the game to handle contact racing, and you guys are more than capable of doing it. You do it regularly.
Yeah.
It's just in the competition it gets a little bit more tense and sway, but still don't let that bend you too much to get too much more aggressive than you do. Because you'll end up losing more positions than you gain, in a sense, before you're ready for it. Josset, the best way I'd say, somebody did quite a decent video on it not too long ago, a few days ago. In PC, I say out of every 10 lobbies, you'll find 3 or 4 lobbies with modders in, 2 lobbies or 1 lobby's quite densely populated with toxic modders. And then the rest of it's relatively friendly, general banter or 1 toxic modder, and you leave the sessions. There's plenty of clean sessions out there, and once you're in the community, you're mainly racing in private events that they can still get involved with a little bit if they're that way inclined, but we manage it and we have fun. Hey, Dunter, we are sat here with Unfordable Weed. Shadow Blazing just getting up into first alongside Mouse Cop. There we goes. One of them little lag instants. This time on the case of Rommel McDonnell and Affordable Weed. You could just see Affordable Weed's getting shunted to the side a little bit and then getting really caught out in a bit of an incident. He does manage to use the wall. I think there was a maybe character switch in there as he hit the wall just to come to a bit more of an abrupt stop so he didn't go spinning and flipping. Wise manoeuvre. Captain Mousecop maybe just waiting up, feeling like he was more of the aggressor in that. And these guys are going to have to work together to get back up into the mix. It's like there is catch up on this one. This is one of the catch up races.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is quite a potential for that, Joseph. Get teleported into a cage and just killed a few times until he managed to leave the session. Yeah, that has happened.
Jonas just going to get a good landing in between the two cars here. Yeah, he does.
Nice landing just in front of Vetro Slim, I believe, who feathered his throttle nicely. Vetro or Tululala in the red car.
Tululala.
I struggle. There's a lot of names I'm trying to say today.
Chiliad came off worst there on Jonas. Jonas shouldn't really wait, it was a landing. Jonas is waiting though, but he shouldn't really wait for that. It was just... They landed together there. Nothing he could really do about it.
Just rubbing against the wall. I think that's... a tiny bit of lag showing. Going to go over to Vetro. Maggio just up on his right. Big Air and up to the inside.
IROC just behind the lead pack here. Gary Houdini, Pippin, telling him he's coming up the inside. IROC gives away. Gary down on the inside, faster line. Big Boom tonight just getting a hold of IROC, but IROC holds it well. Ace, big
Vetro just
there.
landing
Ace!
on top of somebody, then spinning out KS Walker. He's feathering his throttle, getting KS Walker some slipstream. Nice stuff, fella. But that has seen Harden Up Cupcake, Juicy and Big Boom tonight past both here. KS Walker with the, or Vetro Slim with the little honk of the horn, just saying I'm sorry for the tap.
Oh, big air up there,
Big
Shadow Blazing, wow!
Yeah, Shadow Blazing, lands on his side, manages to get away without exploding, gets a little bit lucky there, maybe. Yeah, my stomach's not been doing too bad the past few weeks, so I'd had a bit of a rough time before that, but it's all cleaned up for now, so I'm running with it. That's the way I've always worked. Vetro just getting driven over, he's correcting the car in the air, but he lands on top of someone again. Really unfortunate for Vetro.
Got hold of that
just
again.
Getting sucked up into it.
Oh, big cars off the inside wall. That's gonna hurt there. Guys are hitting the inside wall through their own driving error. IROC just backing off from Gary Houdini.
It's a lot of the people that call us cheats are people that just don't think wall riding and brake boosting should be a legit thing as well, really. They don't understand some of the boost mechanics of the game. And because there are so many modders, they then just associate anybody who wins a lot of races as a cheat in the general lobbies. But you can quite often win them over just by being friendly and showing them what you're doing. Like, this is what I'm doing, this is how I get the speed with the wall rides and that.
Yeah, and the guys are pushing through now. I think this is the run to the line, is it?
My favourite explanation now is to just say that I play it a little bit more like Trackmania than a standard race game.
I think we are onto the final lap now. IROC just being cautious as the guys up front throw caution to the wind. Everyone comes out of that jump there fairly unscathed. The pack is getting a little bit bigger now at the front as everybody's making their move to get a position for the run. Oh, there's a bit of a bounce there off from Chiliad, who's taken Ace out.
Yeah, and he does come across somebody else there at the end, but he was spinning, so it wasn't Exalted's fault. But I think it's Rommel that ended up getting caught and pinning it. I think Exalted's just rage quit out there as well, maybe.
Yeah, Ace had enough of that. Chiliad will be in trouble for that. We did see, rewatching that incident, he's just pushing him wide and pushing him wide. Chiliad did slow down, but it was all too little too late.
Oh no,
Dragon Soup!
Landing on his roof, just a bit of a coming together and couldn't correct the car in the air. Tonku enters first. Proud Air Force vet as well. This has to now be the run for the line, really. Final corner, I imagine.
Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8. The guys are all coming up there now. IROC looking for the space for the slipstream. IROC has got the inside. The guy's going to try and take him out.
IROC gets a tap and it turns him into the inside. It gets a little bump boost, but then he gets tapped again. IROC's got really lucky there into the line and he's just coasting down. I'm going to swap just in case. I don't think IROC is one to quit, just in case.
That was Jonas. Jonas was going nowhere up there, then punted him again.
Just got bullied in them final couple of turns there. Got a little tap, ended up bouncing off the inside, and then bumped off other people as he was straightening out, and then a bit more of a spin out as somebody turned in a bit earlier than he was willing to, wanted to give people a bit of space on the inside. And on this occasion, he was not a lucky plucker, bless him. And I'm only saying that because it's on the back of his car. I don't think Rockstar really care, other than making sure it's a game that's good enough to play and draw people into, and having a good enough world to spend time in and some money on initially. Like, they don't really care about the established communities in the game. They mainly listen to the complaints of people that have been playing the game for 60 to 90 days, and anything longer than that, they see you as somebody they've already caught. So they don't really care about our opinion, because we've played the game for too long. Even though we would know how to maybe help improve it across the board, because we try to encourage new people to come in as well, like it's silly. But yeah, that was a bit dirty there, certainly for IROC at the end. He just got beat up. But it was the bumps in the air. There are some lag incidents that people aren't quite adjusting to as well.
Moving on. Race 7, La Mesa.
I hope I don't do like I did in practice yesterday and just drive off the ramp and miss the jump to the right. That really does not help. Likely see me straight out. Hey, Dennis.
You never know.
I think that's evening 4. Massive thank you to everybody for tuning in across both streams. We do hugely appreciate it. Betro is saying he is live streaming so he can show Wicked diecast that he doesn't really had to wait. Lala did just get up the back of Shadow Blazing there and cause a bit of a spin out, and IROC gets a bump and gets spun out again. He got bumped from the right into the dude on his left. Like,
Yeah,
I'm having a bit of a
Jonas
hard
again, I think.
time.
Yeah, Jonas again.
Yeah, no, we did see that, Ramir, lad, and we're not. There was no judgment, lad. You'd got a decent lap, and we did see you brick off the wall, and we know you're a little bit younger as well, so frustration just getting to you this time.
Jonas.
But your lap time, Ramir, was good up until that point, so shake it off, and we will get you back involved for the next tournament and competitions upcoming. Me and Captain both just said your time was looking good. Keeping up with Tonka and stuff is no small feat in the lobby like this. Right,
KS Walker coming right across the front there of Maggio Magic.
But yeah, Viper, that is a very good bit of advice. I just shouldn't drive so far to the right. It's a little bit unnecessary. Tonku holding his line nice and clean. He's got Chiliad just up behind him. Just feels he needs to go across to the right side curbs instead. All brushing together with KS Walker. The Storm adjusting, just pulling a little bit more to the left, making sure it doesn't drift out over the edge. This is what I'm talking about. I ended up down there in the city. Not good. We've got Captain Mousecop just behind with Maggio, Magic and Vetro Slim. So we're going to pop just there. Vetro just coming up the inside. Just running a little bit wide, but it was lag. You could see the car just stepping back. So Vetro, that may be something, again, just out of the power a little bit earlier and just stay that extra half a foot away. And that's all the adjustment you really need to make. Because your car just snapped away from Maggio's a little bit late, so it's showing on other people's screen you running a little bit wider than you actually are.
Maggio just in no man's land, I think.
At the moment, just lost out with that little wobble after the Vetro Slim incident.
Yeah, we'll move on to Storm.
See if they manage to get back on the back of anybody's slipstream myself. I can still see everything ahead. Guy and Mousecop, or Key and Mousecop, just up ahead. Storm, KS Walker, side by side. Tonku chasing down Vetro. Mousecop does just seem to falling back a little bit. We'll go up to Mousecop just so we can see it all properly.
Oh, Storm just getting a little... but it comes out okay, little pip of the horn. KS Walker just moving Storm over from the rumble strip. Storm now with a faster line. Chiliad just getting in the way there. Storm having to put the brakes on, but moves on through.
Hard aggressive on the curbs, flex the checkpoint nicely. They have just fallen that little bit further back from the front boys. Girls don't want to be gender assuming just in case, you never know. Yeah, getting good at drive. There is slipstream in this lobby, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Captain Mousecop, get in slipstream gate, maybe get your drive across because you could get back onto the back of KS Walker here. To work a little bit more effectively together to give yourself the chance to gain. There you go.
Pack spread out now.
For the corner. Mousecop trying to get into a rhythm with Chiliad.
Going to stick on here with Mousecop.
Oh! Storm coming together.
They're not going to make it.
Neither make the jump.
That's going to hurt.
Both really hard. That's a couple of free positions though for Ed and Mousecop. They'll be revelling in the situation. I'm going to move forward to KS Walker.
I'm going to move back then.
Apparently
Gary
the internet
Houdini.
on my PC's cut out. I don't know if I'm going to have a bit of a router issue here, Captain. But
Okay,
I might
no
lag
problem.
out. But I'm able to give you a bit of pre-warning if it does happen, because it's hitting my laptop first.
No problem. Just going to move back from Gary. See if we can find a bit of action with a few cars around next to each other. Proud Air Force just behind Dragon Soup, Kai Ed. Somebody just behind Proud. I can hear the car. Rommel McDonald.
Nice and clean from KS Walker and Tonku.
Kalala apologising to Storm there in the Discord. Rommel
Tap on KS Walker at Tonku. Tonku not responding.
Rommel just across the track there. Proud did very well to keep the car's front end up there, not to hit Rommel. 117.9 from Shadow Blazing. That's a fast lap on here.
I think I just moved back a bit far there, but it will do.
Affordable weed left. Oh, is that lag or is that rage? Sticking on board with Proud Air Force, just been taken past by Shadow Vetro and Mousecop, driving a little bit of a conservative racing. Vetro Slim, big crash there.
Battle for third. Dragon Soup just getting an initial bit of an advantage, but Ed into the slipstream. Just keeping pace. Right, my internet seems to have fixed up on my laptop, so I'll refresh the streams. Chat's up to date.
Oh, just a little tap by Rommel on the back of Proud Air Force. Air Force taking none of it, going over to the left, trying to find the little run down the home straight. Tonku first, KS Walker second. Oh, and Kayed's been caught out there by somebody, or did he brick off the jump? Not too sure. Win there for Tonku.
Now that's all fixed, I can settle back into it. Internet on my laptop's all stabilised, so I imagine I'll be sticking with you now, Captain.
Affordable weed did lag out. What's happened to you, Fox? Are you out?
No, I think I'm sticking with you. My internet's restabilised on my laptop, so I think
Okay.
whatever my router was doing was just laptop focused more than.
Perfect. We take a look. Tonku with a big lead now.
Yeah.
40-point lead.
Points. IGO 118. Captain Mousecop, KS Walker, Shadow Blazing are the top 5 concealed points as they stand at the moment. I feel so affordable weed, our internet is crappy, yeah. So
Yeah.
Blue Fiend Gaming's just popped by.
We will take a quick toilet quickly while we
Top
have a
5, good
chance.
job, Gary. Whoop. Yeah, he's doing well. No, I don't do RP glitches and stuff. I occasional dupe. That's about it. I did do the apartment glitch last year and got reset because I was an idiot. I didn't need anything and thought, why not just have everything else in game for no reason? die cast as well, having lagged out. They have banned in the past for both RP and money, so there is a chance if you've done the RP glitch you might get character reset as well.
Good job I did it on my third account then. I went from level 170 to 809.
Yeah, I think it's more for the people that suddenly push above the actual legit players and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I didn't. I just went something respectable
into, like,
and
the top 10, top 20 legit players.
Yeah, no, I would never do that. Rizza went from level fucking 2300 to 1200.
Similar to Ramir, that is. Ramir's like 11-4. He's got about the same level as you now, Joseph, but he's done the same level 200 to 1147. I maybe wouldn't push it too much harder than that though, because that may see it start to be looked into a little bit more. Because like I say, they do seem to respect the guys that have gone out and got themselves the higher levels legit, like friends like Psycho. The stuff for chasing down the actual legit dude, and he's level 4,700. Psycho's level 4,320 odd.
And we are off on board with Chiliad.
The times she streams are a little bit early for me, but she doesn't like to be part of our community, unfortunately. Then if she stepped away from it, comes in occasionally and goes off again. So I'm more supportive to people that are in the racing community, because I can't do everything. I can't keep my eye on everything. But I have raced with her in the past, and she is a friendly lady. Got no issue at all with her. But she's not part of my community at the moment, and the community I'm in. The communities I'm in, so, and like I say, streams at like 3 to 9 in the morning my time, prime sleep time.
Chiliad just moving through into
Pulling
first.
through nice and cleanly. Just popping back, getting a little bit tight initially. Rommel getting a little bit boxed in on the right. He went to pull out behind Chiliad. Plenty of space on the left now, though.
What happened, Viking? What the hell are you talking about? And Fist, they're having their own fucking conversation. As you're just giving the space to Chiliad there as they come down. I'm just going to move off Chiliad over to Rommel McDonald on the right hand side. Oh, Vetro just landing on the front there. Storm, well held. Rommel's like, no, fuck this, I'm not going up on the top.
Yeah. Like, good players can very easily spot good players as well, so levels really don't matter. Captain Mousecop just doing a little bit of wall riding instead, just to grab the slipstream there cleverly of Dragon Soup on the outside wall. They're wall riding along. Slim, just Mousecop, little tiny dab of the brake, could have maybe got away with it. Just full let off to get out of the power.
Coming around to start the third lap.
That is Captain Mousecop 109. Oh no, 108.408 from Lala.
Lala, I love it. Over the jump we go there. Proud, just going to land on the front of Rommel, but does well to get a hold of it.
Captain Mousecop pulls out to the left and goes up the ramp instead of getting sandwiched underneath. He's going to miss out on a lot of slipstream though. You can see the guys just pulling away a slight advantage. Tighter through the corner, having clean air to take the line as he wants, so does allow him to be a bit freer. Tap of the horn for the spectators. You have Proud Air Force vet just giving him a bit of a warning to give him the space he wants. You can see a little bit of the lag sticking Maggio together with Proud there, and if either one of them had turned in on each other, it could have caused quite a big incident. 108.408, still the best lap.
Little tap by Rommel. Oh, Dragon Soup and somebody's off the inside there. Whoa! Somebody caught Dragon Soup. We're going to have to re-watch that. If we can.
They've just got so many things to rotate through, Dennis. So, like, we only get it on every 2 to 3 months, like everything else. 2 times for the stunts. They get it every 2 to 3 months for the Hotring as well.
No, we don't.
But you get it even less than that.
But the last time we had triple money Hotring was like a year and a half ago. Yeah, and you guys have had stunts double or triple 3 times in that amount. Yeah, we bitch about it every time it doesn't come out. It's like, you son of a bitch. Who's the 60 car, Fox? Can you see it anywhere?
Can't. I've got the 16. There's the 56. No, I can't see the 60 and the group of people I'm with up at the front at the moment.
Oh, we're on black screen. Harden Up Cupcake at the back there by themselves. We are looking round for the 60 car. Not sure we're going to find it though, to be honest. The guys are going to be coming down on the run to the line any second now. Or was it the 66 car that we were looking for? Jonas just behind the pack here now.
Clean overtake from Maggio. Going to allow Captain Slipstream a little bit.
Here we go now. The guys are going to start making the run to the line.
Here comes Maggio trying to get over
Rommel
to the right. There's a
McDonald.
big coming together.
Proud Air Force got launched.
It's just as they cross the line there, we see.
Storm moved over too much, hit Tonku.
Very few of them are live gamers, man.
Yeah, it was Storm that came over and hit Tonku. I'm watching now, rewatching.
You've got to remember some people are on the game more for different reasons than others as well.
.106 Shadow Blazing, win for Talala, Chiliad, KS Walker, Storm, Rommel, Captain, Mousecop, Shadow Blazing, IROC, Tonku and Vetro Slim.
Just scroll down, make sure I pick everybody up. Pretty sure we've got everybody in the lobby.
Yeah.
Tonku is saying apologies to whoever he did hit. My points can be. Just double check and not make sure I get it wrong. Can be taken away for that one. Yep, so he is offering his points reduction freely. Knows he made a bit of a mistake there. Is something to consider as well is being a bit careful when you transfer your accounts over, because they always do put in slightly stronger checks. So if you are doing your character swap across to PS5, make sure you've got, I wouldn't have any like ISI dupes and stuff. You can have individual cars, but I wouldn't have like 70 of the same one or nothing stupid like that. Just be a bit smart. Like, don't be stupid when you do your character switch. And hello Amber, sorry, I'm pretty sure I responded to your comment, but I didn't give you a hello earlier on. Got a little bit wrapped up. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, Amber, is a lot of us do have lives, and there are a few of us like myself at the moment. I've got stuff going on that I can't do real life as much, so I've got a bit more free time, so I am on here a little bit more. It's not that I've not got a life. It's just in a different form at the moment. Hello, Igris. No, but the grind of this game is the sluggish bit, but I don't do none of the grind either. Very few of us do the grind at this point. I'm trying to spread my time between playing on PlayStation and PC, commentating on PlayStation, sorry, across multiple different event types and racing types these days.
Ooh, 3 subscribers away from 400. Anybody watching? Let's get Fox over to 400, guys. Come on.
Well on the way.
17 are watching. 3 of you at least haven't subscribed, probably.
What, 2 races remaining? If I am correct, maybe 3. I'm going to pull up Square in a second just so I can look.
Here we go, off with the guys. Start with Proud Air Force Vet in the 65
2
car.
races. We'll do that. That's what I want to do. Put the hood away. You want to zoom out a touch. Good. Did just pick his place a little bit. I think we've got showing somebody further back, but Tonku's actually up. Proud is. Oh no, it's hard enough. Positions have now swapped a little bit later. No, there's someone further back on the map, but Proud is last.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Tonku. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Just
There
want
we
to
go.
scroll down.
Whoa. That was close.
And exactly, Igris, subscribe so you guys beat your PBs tonight on any racetrack. Totally legit. Exactly. The more community channels you subscribe to, the faster you are.
Absolutely. Proud Air Force, fast line down the outside. Talala just seeing that coming, gets out the way
Proud,
again.
wisely, just feathers his throttle as he sees a little bit of potential
Oh,
sandbagging.
there's a little push out wide there.
Ahead.
Somebody got pushed out.
Slipping between Vetro and KS Walker. Oh, Proud gets away with that. Car just coming, I think it was Dragon Soup just coming in to him a little bit aggressively, but held nicely from both.
Oh, Maggio! Oh, looked like on the wall, but he made it through. Oh, Maggio ain't gonna make that one! Wow!
Great boost there from Vetro, slim as he went over the crest of the hill. Ooh, in-air collision. KS Walker correcting it nicely. Gets out from underneath everybody cleanly as well.
And move on forward to Storm.
Dragon Soup up the inside. And just sticking on the blue, nice and safe. Cutting down a little bit early. He's going to have to be careful to make sure he's got the space.
Oh, knock-on effect there from KS Walker.
2, 3 going off. I think 1 went off too early.
IROC's off.
IROC is not going to be happy. He's had 3 instances where he's just been on the outside or been tapped up the ass. And
yeah, KS Walker there.
There's Shadow blazing, Maggio Magic slipstreaming behind, and there's Rommel McDonald easing his way in, but boxed in, has to get out the power.
KS Walker has not waited for IROC, who was the big cause of that collision there.
Yeah, I think this is a lot of people from different countries. I think there's a couple of people from each place sort of thing, but then it's Like you see there,
Oh, Chiliad was not going to let Maggio in, but Maggio should have put the brakes on, I think.
but I think that again, I think that was a little bit of the cars getting stuck together with the lag as well, because it looked weird from my perspective. They started drifting together as well.
They got caught up and hooked together and couldn't get off each other, but still, Maggio was never going to get in there.
No.
Never getting in that gap there. Oh, that was a big goddamn crash, that one.
Maggio doesn't need to really be taking risks. He had a second place in the playlist behind Tonku. He's got the points already. Oh, Mouse Cop just brushing against Walker. It's all handled fairly in the end. Oh, Rommel getting a bit squiggly off the side of someone and then getting a little shunt from Proud. Proud had nowhere to go but to just tap his nose there and fortunately help Rommel further spin out. But one of these guys in the front pack should have maybe been waiting for Rommel. Joe just got backed out so he can get some slipstream through this corner. Do have to feather, pulling it away from Casey Walker's side.
Oh, Shadow was never going through there.
And Proud again, no choice. He like the car spinning out across him. You could hear he did let off the power a little bit and then waited a second as he doubted whether he could have done anything more.
Affordable Weed got back in the lobby.
Oh, and is that Tulala getting all hung up? Nice, Affordable Weed, as Captain points out, does get back in the lobby. Did miss a couple of races though, I think. Yeah, people not getting out the power quite soon enough, not recognising the lag situation and adjusting to it and stuff is a factor as well, Viper, but that's more for a driver of your quality than my quality to say.
Dragon Soup just retiring there from on the Discord. GG's everyone, I know when I'm beat. Been fun, learnt a lot, good luck to the rest of yous. Respect, Dragon.
Oh, just a little bump. Lula. Lala. Getting a little bit.
Oh, lags back again. KS Walker just wiping them out again.
Proud, a big lead. He's just been playing it a little bit more cautiously, sticking to his line, not being very aggressive at all with the sticks, being nice and safe on the inside. People are giving him space as well to avoid any potential little lag spikes. A big crash off the wall. Storm spins off the spinning car. Luckily, that was not the final rush for the line. That's got Tonku and Proud guys leading the way with Juicy coming up into it.
Harden Up Cupcake getting launched off the track there.
These four could maybe work together, or the three of them if they're not so trustful of Proud's little bit of lag. He seems to have settled down a lot, like he's having no issue there with Juicy, but then again they may be both from the same place. So they'll be sharing the same server. Well, it's not the same server, but the same distance to the host.
IROC coming across the track there sideways. I don't know what he was doing on his own there.
Let's just step back a little bit. Where's Storm just in the mix on this right side, just stepping up behind Tonku. Yeah, this one has been a touch more aggressive certainly than your lobby earlier, Viper. That was a very nice clean lobby overall, a couple of incidents but nothing too major.
little tap from Vetcher up the back of Chiliad, just tap of the horn. I think we are on a run to the line now.
Just trying to pick position, just waiting to time the drive. Nearly pulls a bit too aggressively into Bala. Oh, he loses the drive because a little bump is getting all aggressive. It was Talala in car a little bit. This whole lobby is like Hamilton and Verstappen. Yeah, like all racing like they're 2 or 3 years deep into a bitter rivalry with the young lad trying to overthrow the tyrannical reign of Hamilton's reign. Just all the story build up, the hype behind it. We are heading into the final race. It is non-contact. Okay, Fordville did only miss one race with his internet.
As we look, a win for Maggio, Tonku, Jonas, Chiliad.
Showing Ramir as one of the people in the competition. I'm guessing that's going to be Mr. Affordable Weed.
Yeah, so he missed the one race, so yeah, 12 points on top there for Affordable Weed. Total up to 78.
It doesn't quite see him into the top 10 yet, but he's still moving along. He's down to the final race.
Here we go, Kill Devil Cove.
Good luck to everybody in this final race from Igris.
As we take a look here, we have Storm, we have IROC on 89, Gary in 13th, Gary in 12th. We have Storm just ahead in 11th on 101. So Proud Air Force is 10th provisionally with 103. IROC in 13th can still get there with a good result here, who's on 89, but he would need a top 4 or 5 finish.
Gary Dudini only 4 points behind Proud as well in 12th.
Yeah, so all to race for here between, I'd say between Storm, Proud Air Force and Gary, unless IROC gets going.
Really smashes it out.
IROC being taken out all these other places, he would have been somewhere close.
Right up there, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And although it doesn't give IROC any points back, there is penalties to be had for others. I'm sure it's going to be enough. Everyone's moving to the line now, are they?
Just reasserting themselves on where they want to start from. Lobby's a bit 50-50.
And we're off.
One of them misses it, moving up to the line a little bit late. Bless us. Gary, tentative initially round the corner, not wanting to make an early mistake, getting sucked up into the tree.
Oh, Mouse got fishtail and Little grabs hold of it well.
To IROC initially. Safe on the curb, but getting there nicely, feathering early, pulls himself around, clean through the corner. Pace up down the straight. Oh, IROC just gets a little bit too much airtime and can't pull back to the left in time and just get caught up under the cove. We are with Proud Air Force Fair. He's got Tonku, Captain Mouse Cop, Petro Slim, Shadow Blazing just up ahead. Maggio, Magic just trying to battle just behind him. Just lost a bit of time.
I think Maggio was pipping at people saying don't cut the corners, but there's nothing in the rules about cutting the corners on the non-contact, so...
No. It's just the ovals.
Yeah. Too hard to police on a non-contact track. You can't see the whole track, everybody doing what they're doing, so... Just on the ovals you can get a good idea. I mean, if Maggio's watching, he's going to see the guys here taking the cut down.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all have Maggio sticking to the road. Just like you said, I don't think Maggio has to do anything special here to qualify
Crowd
anyway.
seems
So
to be tapping his horn a little bit, so maybe it's crowd honking, I don't know.
maybe.
Just tapping away. I'm going to go to Captain Mousecop. The horn keeps it tapping.
Storm chasing down Proud Air Force here. They're just ahead.
Captain gets good drive down the straight and over the crest of the hill. Then Retro Slim, a bit of extra curb boosting. Keeping to part of the track where you can keep a bit more traction. Nice brake boost from Shadow Blazing, unless it just a bit of a slide.
Retro nice align there. Gets the power down, Shadow just off the wall. Petro's going to gain position here.
Going on forward.
Oh, Shadow looked like he was up the
Little
stone.
curb boosting on the mountain.
Flying. Look at the lap time, 1:31.1 from Tonku.
Lap 41.742 and a .572 from Vectro and Shadow. Vectro just moving up to second. Do appear to have closed the gap in the early section back up to Tonku. Maybe playing it a bit careful through that slightly trickier early section and letting his work maybe do the talking in the second.
Tonku under pressure now from Shadow and Vectro.
Yeah, they really closed up in them first couple of...
Shadow takes the lead.
My Joe just saying how much droop did you guys practice though, for real? Some quite a bit.
Yeah.
There's money on the line. They're not going to not practice.
That's why Maggio's just getting drove past by everybody.
Like, what's going on, man?
The guys have been practicing, yeah, every day, 3 or 4 times a day.
As soon as money's on the line, it gets a bit sweatier.
Absolutely. Vectro pushing hard with Shadow Blazing. We're going to take and go back. Tonku had a little bit of something happen there. He's dropped down to
he
6,
came
7.
up against the wall a little bit hard. It did cause a bit of a spin out just before the start line. 1:31.184 still from Tonku. Best lap. He may be able to pick up a couple of positions. Just being that little bit quicker on track than the guys ahead of him now. Let's see some 29s. Viper wants to see them lines.
My best on there is 29.4. And I did that once.
Yeah, that little cave part would well and truly be a mess with contact.
Shadow Blazing just creating a little gap. Vetro's close. Oh,
Vetro
Vetro
spins out, trying to oversteer away from it.
That's gonna hurt.
He may have been just a little bit better, like straightening the car up and taking a little bump with it, 'cause it may not have been as severe as the slide he ended up getting.
On board Case Walker, just behind Talala, Lulala, Lalala, however you want. My little friend from Argentina. Walker with the faster line there.
Tonku is down to 8, so he's maybe had a little extra issue somewhere, lost a couple of extra positions. but he knows he's more than comfortable in the next round, and with, I believe, the playlist victory.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not got too much to push himself for at this point. He's done his work earlier in the playlist. Yeah, just didn't it. Oh! That seems to be a bit of a weird brick there, unless he caught the fence. Oh, he did. He was on his roof and then flipped and bricked. That's what happened there. Metro, though, does lose a position to Captain Mouse, Cop, Proud Air Force Vet, Storm.
So this is the Battle Storm and Air
battling
Force.
the Juicy. They're getting some good points then, because they're up in second and third.
Oh, Proud just off the wall, but he did save it. He saved it, but he's lost a couple of positions.
He's falling back behind Juicy.
This Storm, second place for Storm, is going to provisionally put him ahead of Proud Air Force. Veteran Slim back up into third.
Not yet. Tonku back up to sixth again. Maybe
First
now with a
Captain Mouse Cop.
Work to do on Shadow.
Second for Storm. Crazy result there. All the last lap and a half, everything changed.
Whew. So we'll have a little flick through the points after. Yeah, it's a really nice track. I have enjoyed learning this one a little bit. And no worries, Aaron. I'm gonna, like I say, just flick through the points for stream's sake, and then I will be drawing this one to an end, going off to get some dinner and stuff, and we'll be back at 8 PM UK time with Lobby 3, and then 10 PM is my race time. Exafeet is in the 8 PM lobby. Can quickly run through some of the races in there while I scroll down. Oh, it's just gone back to the page. Right, stop holding down now because I'm at the bottom. So we've got Danish Power, Doctor Strange Nation, Caveman, My Juicy Ass Hurts, The Vape Nation, Lyrium Ghost, Exfeet, Nugget, Love the Dub, Tankbusters, Killer, Turbo Trucker, Thomas Lux, DPG, 7Z, Hotring, Vader, Rizza, Winston Wolf, Alex, and Mad Trevor, with James, or Robert Grace James, as the reserve. So that will be, like I say, 8 PM UK. Thank you all very much for tuning in.
Yeah.
And I will catch you.
Yeah.